So to get where I am today, it has taken me a long time. I finally feel at peace with myself now and in control of my life. And the quote that made me realize that I needed to get the ball rolling and do something was the following. Every day you are not improving yourself, you are essentially getting dumber. So I thought about this quote for a while and finally realized something. My presentation is over why you should be your best self. My name's Blake. I'm 27. I changed my life when I had self-actualization, and that is when I realized my potential and I became happy and satisfied with myself and how I was living my life. Overview for today. So I am going to be presenting to you the main attributes you should consider if you would like to live a fulfilling life. There are 2 physical attributes and 3 mental attributes. Physical attribute 1, eat healthy. So I am sure all of you guys are familiar with the food guide pyramid. I included it just in case you needed to have your mind jogged or anything. But you want to make sure you are eating a balanced diet every day. And so this focuses on things such as whole foods, natural foods, whole grains, fruits, vegetables, meats, everything. You want to try to limit as many sweets as you can and as many kind of fats as you can. And you want to try to build up resistance. And I know I'm very bad at that, especially with all the fast food places around here in Omaha. But you wanted to learn how to cook for yourself, and so you can make your own meals instead of going out and buying all that processed kind of food. You will feel a lot better if you make your own food rather than just buying food, physically and mentally. Physical attribute 2, exercise your body. So you want to get a minimum of 15 to 30 minutes exercise per day. Most of that should be outside. If you can't go outside, it's understandable. That isn't always possible. Any exercise is better than none. But you want to get outside as much as possible and experience that fresh air and that warm sunlight and stuff. And according to Karen Scheich from a 2019 article, she said that getting outside can have an array of different benefits. It can help you reduce your stress, anxiety. It can also, therefore, help you with your cardiovascular disease and help reduce that. It can help you with your diabetes. It can help with asthma. It can help with all kinds of things. So try to get outside as much as possible. So I know we all have problems with motivation and getting outside. We don't always want to exercise, so I got a couple different motivational things you can think of to get you outside. So number 1, just think of the benefits, current and in the future, that will affect you if you can go outside. For example, if you are exercising for 1 year every other day, just think of yourself in 1 year, how you will look and feel. Number 2, make sure you have a workout buddy for motivation and accountability. So like someone going on a walk with you or going to the gym with you. It's always easier if someone can have your back and they can count on you. Make sure you use the pairing method. And that is when you pair one negative aspect with another positive aspect. So, for example, using your headphones and listening to music while you are taking a walk, that make the walk fun. So it's much more enjoyable doing that. Make sure you are educating yourself to learn the proper techniques. So whatever you do, you want to have the best gains and you want to have the best results possible if you are pushing yourself. So make sure then kind of going forward that you set a list of goals and schedules so you can keep working on yourself at a pace and keep track of time. Mental attribute 1, ease your mind. So this includes meditation and focusing and narrowing your mind through mindfulness. And so this is where you want to practice the art of breathing, like inhaling and exhaling. You want to, when you are doing this, you want to kind of think with a narrow mind, one step at a time. Don't take anything, don't think of too many things at once, which includes overthinking, because if you overthink of stuff, it'll just overload your mind, and then it's just very fatiguing to your brain. Mental attribute 2, keep evolving. So you want to expand your mind when you are trying to work on yourself. And so you want to keep learning something new every day and keep training your mind. So this would include things like opening a book, learning a language, watching a factual video, and do all this every day to be the best version of you. So Time Magazine in 2016, in an article that was about the science of sleep, they said that without proper sleep, physical and mental attributes, like the ones I just mentioned, won't really work just because you don't have the energy or stamina to keep them up. So you want to make sure you are always getting enough sleep. 7 hours for adults and about 9 hours for children. So you want to forget those stimulants. You don't want to take those melatonin pills or anything like that. They may help. They may look like they help, but they really don't help. They confuse your body, and it's better to just go without them. So analyzing sleep. Sleep is basically, there's not a clear answer exactly what it is and what it's for, but it's probably, scientists think, the process your brain takes to visualize and take all that information you have learned throughout the day and store it in your brain. So then that is, they think, what dreams are. Those are basically the visualization in your brain trying to process everything. So then the question for you is sleeping kind of like housekeeping for the brain? Wrap up. So now you know the physical attributes, the mental attributes. You know sleep is the key to getting all this to work. And now you know how to essentially to be your best self. Quotes. You should spend more time with yourself because you and you are going to be together with yourselves for the rest of your life. So you might as well make peace and make friends with you. That's from Minouche Samarodi from a podcast I like called Note to Self. Then this next quote, successful people do things that unsuccessful people are not willing to do. That's also a quote from one of my favorite podcasts called Happier, and the author is Gretchen Rubin. Thank you.